You know that moment in a life transition where you're like, new chapter, same weird patterns. Great. If you already know your Enneagram type, but you are ready to go deeper than just, I'm a 4, so I feel a lot, or I'm a 3, so I like to hustle, this video is for you. Today we're talking about the triads, the Ravenian groups, and the harmonic groups, also known as how your ego runs your body, your relationships, and your coping style, especially when life gets spicy. My goal is to help you see not just your number, but the pattern behind your number, so you can stop repeating the same old stories and actually design the next chapter on purpose. Here is where we're going. First, the triads, body, heart, and head, where your attention automatically goes. Second is the Hernevian groups, how you go after what you want. And third, the harmonic groups, how you act when life doesn't follow that cute plan that you had. And as we go, I want you to pay attention to the parts that make you either laugh and wince all at the same time. That's your ego saying, wow, okay, that was rude, but also very accurate. Think of the triads as your default operating system. Something happens, a breakup, a job change, one vague, we need a talk text, and your system instantly fires. It's either body, your heart, or your head. And underneath that, there's one emotional theme running the show. It's either anger, shame, or fear. So let's start with the body types. Now, if you're a type 8, 9, or 1, you're a body or gut type. So the simple translation for this is your body has an opinion and they are strong. Your lifetime homework is around anger and control. So very roughly, 8s are, if I don't take charge, chaos will. While 9 may think, if everyone could just not fight, that would be great. And our 1s, if people would just do things properly, I could finally rest. In theory. So I want you to picture a group project going sideways. The 8s will feel that surge of heat. Who messed this up? Let's fix it now. The 9 feels the tension and suddenly remembers they desperately need to organize a drawer. The 1s feel their jaw tighten and start mentally rewriting how everyone should have done it. The same situation, 3 flavors of I must manage this or I will absolutely explode. So growth for body types look like letting your body inform you without letting the anger or control drive the car every time. If you're a type 2, 3, or 4, you're in the heart triad. Your background app is always checking. Am I lovable? Am I impressive? Am I special enough? And your core work is around shame and worth. Walk into a room and watch this play out. The 2s, who needs me? Who can I take care of so that I can feel wanted? The 3, all right, who's important here? How do I become that person? And the 4, where's the depth? Is everyone just fine? That's upsetting. Same room, 3 different ways of asking, do I matter? In a transition, heart types often feel stripped of their old roles. If I'm not the helper, the achiever, or the deep one, who am I? Growth here looks like letting your worth come from your being, not from the part that you're playing. Now, if you're a type 5, 6, or 7, you're in the head triad. Your brain is basically a tiny risk manager. Your core work is around fear and security. Let's say your friend sends you a text. We need a talk. If you're a 5, cool. Let me analyze every scenario so I'm prepared for all 97 possibilities. If you're a 6, is this bad? Are they mad? Did I do something? What did I do? Let me talk to my 5 other friends. And if you're a 7, love that for us. Also, what if we go to brunch and never actually have that talk? You use plan, preparation, possibilities to avoid feeling, I don't know what's going to happen. Growth is building inner safety so you can handle uncertainty without a perfect plan, constant reassurance, or 8 backup vacations. Now let's look at what happens when you want something. Do you push, please, or do you just simply peace out? That's the Hernevian groups, the assertive, compliant, and the withdrawn. Now types 3, 7, and 8 are the assertive types. You move against the environment. Your vibe is, I'll make this happen, thanks. When assertive types want something, 3s builds the plan, the brand, and the highlight reel. 7 comes up with 10 options and 3 side quests, while 8 will make a straight line path and walk through any obstacle, like, excuse me. Planning a weekend with an 8, 3, or 7 is a lot. The 8 usually says, we're going here, it's decided, while the 3 is, okay, but what's the aesthetics? And the 7 is, here's a color-coded list of 14 things we could do. When dealing with transitions in life, assertive types can sprint into next without processing what just happened. So growth here is pausing long enough to let vulnerability into the room, because power and honesty is much cleaner combo. Type 1, 2, and 6 are the compliant or dutiful types. You move with the environment. Your first instinct is to check in with, is this okay? Is this right? Is this safe? And when you want something, ones might ask, is this the correct and responsible thing to do? While twos will say, will this upset the people I love? And sixes will say, has this been thoroughly vetted by someone I trust? Picking a restaurant with this crew is hilarious. The one is reading reviews like it's their job. The twos are like, no, really, wherever you want is fine. While the six finds a 1-star review from 2011 and is like, guys, are we willing to risk it all for tacos? In transition, compliant types can sideline their own desires in the name of being good, helpful, or safe. And growth is asking, what do I actually want here? And letting your own inner yes and no matter. Type 4, 5, and 9s are the withdrawn types. You move away from the environment when things feel like they're too much. Your energy says, I'll be over here somewhere softer. 4s typically goes inside to feel and make meaning. 5s will go inside to think and conserve their energy, while 9s will go inside to get cozy, numb out, or drift. In conflict, a withdrawn type might not fight or chase. They just slowly fade into, it's fine, don't worry about it, while writing an entire emotional novel in their head. In transition, withdrawn types can design a whole new life plan in their imagination and then forget to actually move forward. Growth is gently re-entering the world, letting your inner richness show up in your calendar, your conversation, and your choices. Now, what happens when life doesn't go your way? You don't get what you want. Plans fall apart. The plot twist you did not order suddenly arrives. That's where the harmonic groups come in. The positive outlook, the competency, and the reactive. Type 2, 7, and 9 are the positive outlook types. And their motto is, if I can keep things light, I don't have to fully feel how much it hurts. 2s typically think, I'll focus on helping everyone else so I don't have to sit with my own stuff. 7, let's reframe this, find the lesson, and also plan something fun immediately. And 9s, it's not that bad. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's not rock the boat. A positive outlook type gets laid off and says, it's a total opportunity. Meanwhile, their nervous system is quietly filing for bankruptcy. Growth is telling the truth about your pain while still holding on to hope. You don't have to choose between honesty and optimism. Types 1, 3, and 5 are the competency type. So when things go wrong, you turn into emotional project manager. 1, we will fix this the right way. 3s, we will spin this into a success story. And 5s, we will understand this thoroughly and create a strategy. After a breakup, a competency type might be color coding their new routine, reading 3 books on attachment, and Googling best way to process grief while feeling almost nothing for now. Growth is letting yourself be a little messy, a little uncertain, a little needy without calling it failure. Type 4, 6, and 8 are the reactive or emotional realness types. Your energy says, if this matters, you're going to feel how much it matters. 4s expresses deep emotion, sometimes dramatically, while 6 questions, challenges, and tests for safety. And 8 confronts directly and intensely. A reactive type in conflict is like, I would love a calm, logical discussion, but also my entire body is on fire, so you're getting the unedited version. Growth is honoring that emotional truth without burning the whole bridge down. Your intensity can be a gift when it's grounded. All right, quick but important note. We talk about your core type, but you're not just one of these 9 energies. You have all 9 in your psychological DNA. Your core type is just your home base, the strategy your ego loves the most. You might be a core 2 and still recognize your inner 3 overachiever, or your 4 depth, or your 6 worries and your 7 escape artist. Most of us do. That's why we say my core type is, not I am only this forever and ever. Amen. Your core type is the main lens, but your other types show up as stress patterns, wings, subtypes, and learned family cultural stuff. And the good news is because all 9 are in there, you can grow into the gifts of all 9. We're not putting you in a box. We're naming the box your ego built and reminding you there's a whole house available. This work isn't about becoming a better version of your type. It's about loosening that one strategy so more of your whole true self can come online. So let's zoom out. Your Enneagram work isn't just, I'm a 2, I'm a 6, I'm a 9. It's noticing how your body reacts, how your heart hunts for worth, how your mind tries to keep you safe, how you go after what you want, how to cope when you absolutely do not get what you want, and how all 9 energies live in you in different doses. In big transitions, these patterns get louder. Your ego goes, this is how we've always survived, to double down, while your essence is the quieter part that whispers, what if we didn't do it the old way this time? So I'm going to give you a few journaling questions that you can use to help you expand. 1, how does my triad show up when I'm triggered? How does my Hernevian style show up when I want something in this new season? How does my harmonic style show up when things don't go my way? Do I gloss over? Do I fix? Or do I automatically react? Which other type's gift do I want to practice on purpose right now? Awareness isn't the whole journey, but it is the doorway. So if you're thinking, yep, that's me, and I'd like to actually do something with it, I'd love to support you. Be sure to click the link below to learn more about the Enneagram, take an assessment if you're still not sure of your core type, and explore ways we can work together to apply this to your real relationships, your work, and the chapter you're creating next. Your ego patterns helped you survive. They just don't have to write the rest of your story. Your essence is absolutely capable of leading. Thanks for hanging out with me, for laughing at yourself a little bit, and for being brave enough to look under the hood. I will see you next time.